right, guys, this is Trader C Brand again on this show. You're welcome to our YouTube channel. Listen, today we want to look at week 12 on Euro USD. Now, I want to know in the comment section if this analysis has been very helpful to you, and also what you think we should be adding. If you want us to add more pairs, let me know. Just let me know in the comment section. I'm here to serve. So guys, we're here to give you the best. So let's see what the market holds for us on Euro USD on week 12. You guys ready for this? Let's go. Now look at the chart. Now you can see I am on the daily time frame. And I'm looking at this market right now from the daily time frame. I see a bullish momentum, and also I see a kind of a bearish momentum. So that means we're looking bullish, but it kind of being bearish. So let me explain. First of all, you see this previous move that happened with this reversal that took place. So we saw the price eventually broke structure here. You may have been tempted to get into a buy on that trade, okay? When it broke structure and retest on the next candle, a lot of people placed a buy on that trade. But the reality is, this would have given some people a loss, because the next day, let's assume you were to buy on this level, and the next day the market dropped to close below the trend line, you would take that as a small loss and then get out of the market. Now, what you would have done, another way of doing it, is to ensure that you are only going to sell when the market breaks this trend line. So what did the market do? The market dropped. I'm talking about swing traders now. This is just a long-term trade. So then the break, you wait for that break, and then you wait for the retest. Now look at what they did. The retest sparked all the way up to break the two trend line and then break above the previous trend line to make us know that this was a false break. So there was a lot of manipulation here, which obviously they mitigated a lot of trades. People had to lose a lot of money at this level, which is fine. It's not about a lot. It's just a few. If you are trading wisely, knowing analysis, following the trend, you will know that you're going to lose just one trade. But look at what happened afterward. You see that? That is it. So that's a trade that you want to see. This trade. You see this kind of trade? Beautiful. On the swing trade measure, if you're a swing trader, this is beautiful. Because look at what the market did. It gave you a break above and then pull back into a very reasonable area to buy. And that's it. And if you were using my, if you have my script, it's even better. It just helps you to guide you better. If you have my script, which one is it? The bar. Yeah, let's see if that one gave us. Yeah, exactly. Look at the bar. There was a buy order, and then it pushed all the way up, turned into green. All I needed to wait for is a pullback, because it's already confirmation that is heading up. And look at that beautiful trade. That's about 700 pips or even more. That's beautiful. So looking at the market right here, this is beautiful. Now I see something. First of all, we see price push all the way up. So right here, we still have this trend line heading up. So we can still use that trend line. Okay. Right about that level. Okay. Great. But what happened here? We have another trend line. Okay. That's what happened there. Okay. Now, look at this. This is what I want you to pay attention to. Already, this is the daily time frame. I'm showing you something on the daily time frame, very important. Now, we see the price break this trend line, retest on it multiple times, and rejected on it multiple times, and then drop and pull back. It's heading back up there. So what we need to see is that we want the market to break this key level. We want to see price break above this key level to buy. So what you want to see is that price push up, break this level, and then probably do a pullback, and then we're looking for a buy to take out this high. Okay? This is what you want to see. happen on the daily time frame. Obviously, you're not going to wait for all of these moves to just happen. Maybe 1 day or two, price may do that. But we're going to the 4-hour time frame to see that. Now, another thing is, I'm not going to sell until first. I want you to notice something here. This is structure. The previous low. Okay, the previous low. And that is not broken yet. It just tapped into it, but it didn't break it. So we want to see a break of structure. If it's not broken body-wise, then we still have a higher high. So the market is still potentially going to create a higher high. So what we see here is the previous low. This is the previous real low, low. This is it, because this is the full retracement downward to create this low, and it failed to break this low. So because the market failed to break this low, what happened? Consolidated and then push all the way to this zone. So we want to see a higher push out. So you are not buying until price take out liquidity here. So let me show you on the 4-hour time frame. This is it. This is how it looks on the 4-hour time frame. So for those of you trading on the 4-hour time frame, like an intraday trader and scalper, all you need to wait for is price getting up to this key level, which is 1.07500, all right, or 1.07700. Oh no, it should be more than that. So we're looking at price coming into this key zone, all right, and then you want to see rejection. You want to see rejection. So have your counter trend line. Wait for possible rejection. This is very important for you to understand, guys. I'm showing you how to look at this market and how you're going to trade it. Let me just help you out here. You put a counter trend line there on the 4-hour time frame. What you're waiting for is a break of structure, a break of that counter trend line. You want to see a break on the lower time frame. So I don't know what your entry time frame is, but you want to be able to see that trend, the counter trend line break. Let's go to 1 hour to help you understand it. Okay, let me go to 1 hour time frame. Did you see this on 1 hour time frame now? You want to see a clean break, all right? A clean break. As you use this counter trend line, you want to see a clean break, something of this nature. You see that? Or you go down to 15 minutes or 30 minutes time frame, depending on the time frame that you're good on your entries. So now on this particular note, we see price creating smaller structures here. These are microstructures. So we have a new high, a new higher high, a new higher low, a new higher high, a new higher low, a new higher high. So possibly a new higher low and then a new higher high. Are you getting it now? So if you want to catch this uptrend to make, for those of you scalping, to make a kind of like 700 pips, 70 pips to 100 pips, to maybe 90 pips, all right, to this level, this is what you do. Follow this structure. So have another counter trend line right there. This is EU. You want to see a bounce off that counter trend line. This will be your buy zone. You want to see a buy zone here. So this is where you're going to get your buy entry to long, all right, onto that level, okay? You want to see that happen. That's where you're going to be, the trade goes. You see that? So now if you look at this, if I turn on my trend bar, you can see it's already buying. On my trend bar, you see it's telling us it's a buy trade already. So you are on the uptrend. Structure broken. Now you can see that you are already on the uptrend. So what you need to wait for is a pullback into the zone. And then you head up. Now, if you want this script, my goodness, this is lovely. I love the scripts. I love the idea. I don't know why they don't want me to put it out there on TradingView. I don't know what they want. Anyway, never mind. But guys, this is what you're gonna do. All right, wait for that. Now that is just a small scale to buy, but generally, if you look at the 4-hour time frame, all right, the market is heading up. So you want to wait for a break out of this zone. You want to wait a break out of this zone. Remember that, a break out of this consolidation zone or a break below. So if it is a breakout, then wait for a pullback and buy. But on a lower time frame, especially those of you scalping and day traders, you can catch some beautiful pips using that, what I just showed you. Okay, watch the video again, you'll get it. Okay, I think that's what we have. We're looking at on EU. So finally, on the final note, we want price to break above this structure, a pullback, and then we look for more buys. If it does, we're going to be buying. And if the market obviously break this counter trend line by pulling back, we want price to break out of this structure, okay, to pull back, and then we'll look for more sales. Okay, this is how you want to trade. You don't want to trade in the middle of this consolidation. You don't want to trade in the middle of this consolidation, except you are scalping and maybe a mini day trading work, which I just showed you on the 1 hour time frame, to be able to see that structure, follow that structure to the upside. Okay. But after that is the market is planning to push higher. That's what I see on the daily. Let me show you on the daily. I see that already happening on the daily. If the market, obviously we see a trend line break and a retest happening, but overall we are still seeing an uptrend overall. So overall we are still seeing an uptrend. Did you see that? So we're still seeing an uptrend overall to the upside. So the market is still intending to push higher, which is okay. There's nothing wrong if the market wants to push higher. We can use this as a new trend line, bringing this to touch that little line there. You see that? So we see that this also is respected as a trend. Again, the market is playing around that zone. So there's a lot of confusion there, but nevertheless, you should understand what to do. So I hope you got it. And on the what do you call it, on the Forex Factory, looking at the fundamentals, you just need to come to Forex Factory, check the calendar yourself, depending on what you're trading. EU trade, I think on Wednesday. On Wednesday we have a small news there on EU, USD. Obviously, pay attention to USD. We have a lot of news coming in there. So yeah, the big one is on Friday for Euro USD. So pay attention to that as well. All right, guys, thank you so much, and I appreciate you. If you like this content, leave a comment for us. Subscribe if you're new. And there's more coming every week. You don't want to miss this. This is beautiful. And if you want us to give you more analysis on any pair, let us know. And in the comment section, I'll look into it. And also join us on the Telegram group. The link is in the description below. Thank you, guys. I'll see you in week 13. Bye for now.